Good day and mabuhay. My name is Glenn Mautrea and today I will discuss about the determining staffing needs. So, the startup skaters often do everything themselves, sales, marketing, food preparations, and scheduling. As the business grows, it's important to hire staff based on business volume. So as a customer's demands increases, so does the workload to maintain quality and meet deadlines. And also they have the additional staff must be hired to handle the rising volume of orders. This ensures timely service and allows the business to accept more clients without sacrificing quality. And the next one is the strength and weaknesses. So the business owners should focus on areas where they excel and delegate the responsibility where they are less skilled. For example, if an owner is a strong in culinary skills but weak in marketing, it would be wise to hire someone with marketing expertise. This improves overall efficiency and contributes to the long-term success of the business. And the next one is the the hiring based on preferences. Some catering likes look to cook, so they hire staff for sales and admins, and they have a for the others focus on sales and hire chefs to handle food preparations. So as the business grows, you'll need more staff. So the first one is the kitchen staff. So for the kitchen staff to help with food preparations, cooking, and maintaining quality. And the second one is the event managers to coordinate logistics and ensure each event runs smoothly. And the third one is the operation manager to oversee the overall workflows, manage supplies, staff scheduling, and ensure that everything is will be organized. So, and next one is the regular versus part-time staff. So, the regular staff handle daily operations, part-time staff help during events. The payroll cost should be 30 to 33% of sales. Smaller business may I hire one regular staff and scheduling part-times for events. So, the example of the regular and the part-time staff in catering business, it's important to balance staffing, types of control costs, and meet operational needs. So the difference about the for the regular staff and the part-time staff is for the regular staff are responsible for daily operations such as food preparations, client communication, and administrative tasks, while the part-time staff are usually brought in to assist during events, helping manage larger workloads without increasing fixed expenses.
Good day everyone. My name is Ronami Pahayaha and I'm going to discuss about the payroll costs. Payroll costs are not just about the hourly wages you pay to employees. There are other expenses that the employer must cover in addition to wages. Employer share of benefits. Employees are required to contribute to certain government benefits for their employees. These include SSS. SSS provides financial assistance to workers for things like retirement, sickness, and maternity. Next is PhilHealth, a health insurance program for employees. Next is Pag-ibig, a savings and housing program for workers. Personal time off, vacation, and sick leave. Employers often provide time off for employees when they are sick or on vacation. Although employees are not working, they still get paid for this time and the employer covers the cost. Employee meals. Some companies offer meal allowances or provide meals for employees as part of their benefits package. This is another cost to the employer. Bonuses and other compensations. Employees may provide bonuses or other financial reward like 13-month pay as part of the overall compensation to employees. All these extra costs combined can add about 20 to 28% to the total payroll cost, meaning the employee will spend more than just the employee's hourly wage. So if an employee wage is 1,000, the employer could end up paying an additional 200 to 280 for this another expenses. Next is staffing for events. Staffing for event involves determining how many staff members are needed based on several factors. Number of guests. The more guests you have, the more staff you'll need to ensure everyone is served and well taken care of. For example, a wedding with 100 guests will need more servers and helpers than a small dinner party of 20. Next is client expectations. Some clients may expect a high level of service with personalized attention, while others may be okay with a more basic setup. If they expect fine service, more staff will be needed to provide that experience. Menu type. Buffet. General requires fewer servers because guests serve themselves, but you may need staff to manage the food station and help clear the tables. Next is sit down. This requires more staff because each guest needs to be served individually and more attention is needed for tables, sitting, and cleanup. Next is staff experience. Experienced staff can handle more guests and tasks efficiently, so you may need fewer of them. Less experienced staff might require a bit more support, meaning you'll need extra help. Type of dinnerware. First is china. If you're using the china or other delicate dinnerware, you'll need extra staff to ensure careful handling and cleaning. This type of dinnerware often requires a higher level of service, so having more staff is important. Next is plastic. If you're using plastic or disposable dinnerware, you won't need as many staff to handle and clean the items, making the event simpler and less labor intensive. So, when planning staffing for an event, you need to consider the number of guests, what kind of service your client expects, the complexity of the menu, staff experience, and the type of dinnerware being used. All these factors will help you determine how many staff members are required to ensure the event runs smoothly. Next is regular staff size. Having a smaller regular staff means you only pay salaries for the people you really need all the time. When extra workers are needed, like during busy times or special projects, you can hire them temporarily. This approach saves money because you're not paying for full time employees when you don't need them. It's like keeping your team small and flexible, only bringing in more help when there's extra work to do. Next is banquet service ratios. The guest to staff ratio is important for making sure that a banquet or event runs smoothly. Is event coordinator. You only need one event coordinator for the entire event. They manage everything and make sure everything runs as planned. Next is event captain. One event captain can manage up to 150 guests. They oversee the staff and help ensure things go smoothly during the event. Next is servers. One server for every 30 to 35 guests is a general guideline when it's a casual or buffet style event. One server for every 20 guests is needed for set-down dinners, where each guest is served individually. One server for every 16 guests is required for banquet-style setups, where food is served on large table for guests to pick from. Bus person. One bus person can take care of 50 to 60 guests. They help clear plates, rest, reset tables, and assist servers. Last is bartender. For regular events, one bartender can handle about 75 to 100 guests. For events with wine servers, one bartender can serve 30 to 40 guests as wine service requires more attention. Buffet attendant. If there's a buffet or a food station, you need one attendant to manage it, ensuring the food stays stocked and guests are assisted if needed. Buffet runner. Similar to attendant, a runner helps to keep the buffet or food station filled and organized, and they typically work one on one with each other station. By having the right number of staff members for the number of guests, the event can run smoothly, making the experience better for both guests and staff. That's all. Thank